Hi, I'm Ria Khanna and welcome to your favorite channel English World. In today's video, you will learn how to write a perfect letter. In your life, you must have written a letter at some point of time. Or you may write letters in future. Whether you are a student, an employee, a housewife, or an old person wishing to send a letter to the relative. And especially if you are a student preparing for a general English or preparing for general IELTS, this video is really going to be very helpful. To understand how to write a perfect letter, you must consider that all letters are not same. Yes, letters can be divided into three types. It can be formal, semi-formal, and informal. So formal, semi-formal and informal. And to understand all three letters, I have made two steps to make it easier. In the first step, I will tell you that what is the difference among formal, informal and semi-formal. And in the second step, I'll tell you that how these letters may vary in terms of tone and language. And at the end, I will tell you what are the important things to consider. Step 1. What is formal letter, semi-formal and informal letters? Formal letters. Formal letters are those which are written to the person whom you don't know. You don't know whom I am writing to. It can be some authority, senior, or a manager. Semi-formal letters are those letters which are written to the person we know. For example, we know our neighbors, we know our colleagues, we know our boss. So these are semi-formal letters. Informal letters are those letters where we know whom we are writing to, we wish to meet them, and we often meet those persons. For example, relatives, for example, friends. So these are informal letters. Step number 2. Now in step number 2, you will notice that these three letters, formal, informal, semi-formal, these three letters may vary in terms of tone, context or language. So tone, context or language cannot be same in all three letters. It cannot be same. To understand it more deeply, I have divided into certain parts. Now at the screen you will look at introduction, how the introductions may vary in terms of tone, context or language, and how the endings that can vary also. So let's look at the introductions of these three letters. Now on the screen you are going to see an introduction, how to introduce a formal letter. Dear Sir, I'm one of the attendants of the meeting that was held at your hotel yesterday, organized by the Cornerstones Private Limited Company. This letter is regarding some official papers that I forgot to carry home from the conference hall. So in this paragraph, you can easily understand that you don't know the person. It's a manager of a hotel and you're writing a very formal letter to the hotel manager. In this paragraph, you notice that you are writing a very formal letter to the manager of a hotel where you attended a conference and you forgot the documents there. So you're using Dear Sir. You don't know the name. So you are using Dear Sir. And the tone and the language is very formal, which is used in the introduction paragraph. Now this is an introductory paragraph of semi-formal letter. Dear Mr. Braham, I'm writing in regard to my absence from the annual company business meeting held last week. Now in this letter, you notice that you know the name of the person and you know the person as well. That person is the manager of your company. And you are writing a letter to Mr. Braham that you could not attend the meeting last week. So this type of language and this type of introduction is meant for semi-formal letters. Now on the screen you will see an example of an introductory paragraph of informal letter. Dear Christina, I hope you have been doing well lately. By the way, your last week party was a great hit and thanks for letting me crash at your place. I was anyway too tired to drive back home that day. I must say you treated your overnight guest very well with those morning pancakes. Now in this letter you may notice that the way the language is written is very informal, the way we used to treat or we used to speak with our friends. Like she's explaining that it was a very good party and she was too tired and she really enjoyed the morning pancakes. So this is the difference between formal, semi-formal and informal letters where you could notice the difference in the language, in the tone. Now on the screen I will show you how formal, informal, semi-formal letters have endings and how they may vary. Now this is the ending of a formal letter. Looking to hearing from you soon. Yours sincerely, Joshua. Now you may notice here that it's written looking to hearing from you soon. That means you are waiting for a response and very formally you tell the manager that you are looking to hearing from you soon. You write specially yours sincerely or you write yours faithfully and you can mention your name which is already there, Joshua. Now on the screen you will see an ending of a letter which is semi-formal. Thank you for understanding. Yours faithfully, John. Now here you notice that in the semi-formal letter, your tone is again very formal. You are writing that thank you for understanding and you end this letter with yours sincerely or faithfully and you mention your name. So this is a way to end a semi-formal letter. Now on the screen you will see an ending of informal letter. Thanks again for your warm hospitality. See you soon. With love, Margaret. Now notice that this tone is very different from formal and semi-formal where you are completely informal. You are saying that see you soon and you are thanking for the hospitality. And you mention with love or yours lovingly. You don't mention sincerely and faithfully. So that is the way endings can be done. Now time for the assignment. And the assignment is this. You are going to type a letter. A very small letter, can be formal, semi-formal, informal, according to your theme. You are sending this letter to me and I am going to evaluate that. I really hope this video is really helpful in your life. Whenever you are writing letter, you may watch this video anytime and improve and make your letter a perfect letter. I'll see you soon in my next lesson. Till then, you take care and stay blessed.